Hi there, I illustrated this children's book and I wanted to share it with you today. It's called The Creator's Toy Chest and it's written by Brett Blair and illustrated by James Koenig. That's me. It's the story of God's creation. Alright, let's get started. Here's a bunch of animals that God created. Can you see all those? Do you think you could name them all? A lot of cool animals. The Creator's Toy Chest. Creation Story by Brett Blair, illustrated by James Koenig. That's me. In the beginning there was nothing at all. Nothing was short and nothing was tall. Nothing was big and nothing was small. In the beginning there was nothing at all. Then nothing was something, it was something to see. God said a small word, he said, let it be. This bee was big. Bee echoed and rang. Into being all things sprang. When the earth was formed and the heavens, in this ancient of stories, the days of 7. Look at all that light coming out of this toy chest. No one could see in the dark of the night, so God entered the room, turned on the light. Wow! Look at all that light. It's just pouring out of there. The light did help, but oh, what a mess. It looked like a chaotic creator's toy chest. Look north, look south, look east, look west. The earth needed order, but what to do next? There's the earth. It looks pretty chaotic right now, doesn't it? Then God spoke. He calmed the wild oceans with blankets of sky, lifted the clouds so water could fly. It warmed, it cooled, it rained, it snowed. It stormed, it shined, it dried, it glowed. The light so bright, the sky so grand. There's the sky and water. But in a watery, wet world, there's no place to stand. So with rocks, clay, dirt, and sand, in loving hands, he mixed and folded, shaped and molded the land. There's all the land coming out from the water. Then the world's first gardener kneeled on one knee, dug up the dirt, and planted the tree. Look at that tree. Wow. Bushes, flowers, grass, and reeds, veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Mango, apple, celery, onion, kiwi, cocoa, peanut, pumpkin. The Lord produced a tremendous scene, filling the world with splendiferous green. That's a lot of plants. Do you see the apple tree? It's right here. Do you see the pumpkins down here? And then there's some onions. There's some reeds. The kiwi down here. Some celery. There's the cocoa tree and the mango tree. He created all of those plants, and all of them in the whole world. With great care, God worked on his math, planned the heavens on an infinity graph. Thousands, Millions, billions, and trillions. Dare I now say he created zillions? Look at all those stars. Here's our solar system. There's the sun and all the planets. And here's us, real tiny, right there. There's Earth. It's small compared to some of these other planets, isn't it? Galaxies here, galaxies there. Planets and stars and moons everywhere. The sky lit up with sun and the moon. The Father gave us a cozy, warm room. Looks like a nice place to live. Look at those waterfalls and the big moon here. Here's my favorite page. And then God paused, took a deep breath, and deep down within his Creator's toy chest, blue big bubbles where coral colors swirl. A bowl of fish the size of the world. Catfish, lionfish, sailfish, swordfish, clownfish, blowfish, starfish, goldfish. Look at all those fish. There's the swordfish, and there's the sailfish, and the lionfish, and the catfish, and the starfish, and the goldfish, and the clownfish. This is called a Nautilus. Kind of like an octopus or a squid, but it's got a hard shell here. Isn't that neat? He filled rivers, lakes, oceans, and skies with creatures of every shape, strength, color, and size. Woodpecker, kingfisher, albatross, dipper, flamingo, cockatoo, hummingbird, skimmer. He finished his work of feather and fin by blessing these creatures. Be fruitful, begin. Look at all those birds. Here's the cockatoo and the flamingo, the woodpecker. There's the skimmer and some more fish. These are called cichlids, and a giant squid, and one of my favorite sharks, a hammerhead shark. Now it is time, God said on the 6th day, for the short to be short, the tall to be tall, the big to be big, the small to be small. Crawlers, climbers, jumpers, runners, barkers, bleaters, trumpers, grunters. Look at all those animals on the land. There's a tiny little spider and a frog. And there's a little praying mantis. He's tiny too. And then the woolly mammoth is big. There's animals of all sorts of sizes, aren't there? You see any other big animals? The giraffe is pretty big. Do you see any other small animals? This little fennec fox is small. Pretty neat. With a satisfied heart, God finished his quest by searching deep down in the Creator's toy chest. Finding nothing to use for the final plan, in the image of God, he created man. Look at that huge waterfall. And who are these people? That's Adam and Eve. God sat down and rummaged through the toy chest, checking the math on the infinity graph. It all added up. He was finished, all done. And with the pride of a father and the love of a mom, God sang to the heavens this very first psalm. Good is the short, Good is the tall. Good is the big. Good is the small. Do you see something small in this picture? Dragonflies are pretty small, aren't they? How about something big? Rhinos are pretty big. Something tall? Trees are tall, aren't they? And something small. The birds are small too. Look, there's the toy chest. God's let out all of creation, and it's empty now. Let us rest, God said, and enjoy all this good. Our work here is done. Rest we all should. There's Adam and Eve helping put the animals to bed. Looks like everybody's getting tired. Look, there's some little birdies that are already sleeping in the tree. So the days came to an end when the Creator created, and creatures said, Amen. Now late at night when stars twinkle in heaven, remember the toy chest and the days of 7. The end. There's the animals again. Do you have a favorite animal? These are some of my favorites. I liked drawing them. That's the end of the book. If you like this book, you can buy it on Amazon by searching Creator's Toy Chest, or look for it at a local store. And if you'd like to see more of my drawings and illustrations, you can go to my website at www.freelancefridge.com. Thanks so much.